Hi everyone, this is Iris from ileetarots. Welcome to your weekly reading. So this reading is going to be from the 26th of July to the 1st of August 2021. For this week's reading, it's going to be different, as you can see from these 4 piles here. Usually what I do is I do the readings based on astrological signs, but for today I feel like doing them in a pick a card reading form. Okay, so just go ahead and try to feel which pile is calling out to you. Okay, so this is pile number 1. This is pile number 2. This is pile number 3. And this is pile number 4. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so for pile number 1, we have a golden rutilated quartz. For pile number 2, we have this super 7. For pile number 3, this is a kunzite. For pile number 4, this is a devil or monster aquamarine. Okay, so you can pause this video if you need more time, and whenever you're ready I will see you the timestamps are in the description box below. Hello pile number 1, so let's go into your reading. So I'm just gonna wear it like this so it's easy for you to recognize. So what messages, so what is it that's going to come for you for the coming week? 5 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 3 of Wands, King of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. So by the end of the week, you can definitely, maybe in the first 4 days or so, you may not feel a lot of thing going on until the weekend, I would say. Or rather, maybe it's about, I guess I'm feeling intuitively Wednesday onwards for some reason. Okay, so Knight of Wands, Queen of Cups. Okay. I don't really see a lot of happenings other than maybe the first few days of the week. Not a lot of happening, not a lot of changes. You may be a bit disappointed over having to wait so long for something, but I think it's not that you need it. I do see that you feel very comfortable, very stable at where you're at. It's just that you would prefer a reply or something to get back to you, especially since you're waiting for this thing. But I think whatever it is that you're waiting, you will not hear from them. But I wouldn't say it's like a total loss. It's just that you just feel more disappointed. So there's a lot of waiting, and you know, after I'm just thinking if I should rephrase that term, total loss. I mean, there is some disappointment, and after that you can see you're just waiting, you're looking for other options elsewhere, and then suddenly there's a shift in the energy somewhere, maybe midweek, maybe towards the end of the week. That's definite. Okay, and things will come in, work will start to come in, and you'll be so confused, you'll be even overwhelmed. I want to say there is someone else in your energy this coming week. It's I'm not sure if you're working with this person. I do feel like there's 2 energies like this like this coming together. I don't necessarily see it as anything that's related to love or that sort. It just means that there's another energy in this reading and it's not yours. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, hang on, let me see what oracle cards I can pull for you, because otherwise this is going to be very short, which I do not want it to be. So I'm going to pull you from one card from the Wild Offering Oracle deck. So this is just going, I'm going to pull you, okay, so So universe, can you please give me one card from the oracle deck with regards to this? So this is the disappointment here. So positivity. So it's okay. You know, you cannot always win it all, right? But you know, at least you got your answer, okay? And there's nothing else you can do but just move on, right? All right. So, but like I said, you are okay where you are. It's just that, of course, it would be nice for you to achieve or get what it is that you were waiting for. But otherwise, it's okay. You know, sometimes things just don't always go your way. All right, so I want to pull one card for this part, the Eight of Wands and the Seven of Cups, where there's going to be just some sudden shift out of nowhere, and you're going to be so confused. So that's what message you have for this part. True offering. Okay, may I release the fear? So definitely something is coming in. I don't feel that you doubt yourself, but perhaps you do wonder if you can, what's the word? If you can overcome it, if you can solve the problem, or if you can reach your goals, okay? So any other advice you have? Yes. Gratitude. So this week is gonna be like, you may lose something, or you may not get something, you may not win something, but it will be compensated with another thing by the end of the week. Okay? And just give me one card for the Knight of Wands and this Queen of Cups here. So sanctuary. A sanctuary resides in you, meaning to say no one else can make you feel otherwise unless you allow it to. Okay? I don't feel that there's this I don't feel that you're going to have this argument with this other person in your reading. Perhaps it's just, let's say for example, maybe whatever it is that you do, you are doing this for them, and so you give yourself some like pressure or some sort of stress because you do not want to disappoint them. Okay? And don't do that, as in like it's okay to, you know, things will not always go your way all the time, and positivity, gratitude is going to help you overcome that feeling of disappointment. Yes, you can be in that feeling, just don't dwell in it for too long, because you still have life still goes on. You still have to go on, you still have to move on. Okay? All right. So part number 1, that's all I have for you. I really hope this reading has given you insights. Thank you so much. If this is where we part ways, thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. So let's go straight into the reading. I'm going to wear this so you know that you are pile number 2. Alright, so what's coming for you this week? 4 of Pentacles, King of Swords, 9 of Cups, 3 of Wands, Chariot, and 3 of Pentacles. I feel there is another energy in this reading, which meaning to say it's not yours, but let's see what happens. Lovers, 6 of Pentacles. So this is between you and someone else. I don't really see this as a love reading, but perhaps just two people that have different expectations to one another, or just having different opinions. And these people have their own strengths, of course, and their own cons. They have, it's kind of like if you were to be in a discussion, these two people have their own very strong points. And the thing is that they cannot compromise, they cannot agree with each other. I also want to say that this person is waiting an answer from this person here. So you have two persons here. You have the King of Swords, you have the Chariot. So this person is waiting for this person's reply or answer. If you are waiting for an answer or a reply, I seriously do not see it in this week, for this coming week. So you may have to maybe wait until the next week. So at most here, very likely there will be some sort of discussion or some sort of talk. Negotiating definitely is there because King of Swords is here. If you are wondering why this person has not gotten back to you or may not give you the fastest answer, is because they're a bit stingy. The Four of Pentacles here. So in other words, they are not they're not the kind of person who will what's the word? Yeah, you can say it's a bit stingy. You can say like there's not there won't be a very good balance of a give and take in whatever it is that you are in with this person. Okay, so maybe for some of you this is not like some sort of business deal. Maybe this is just some sort of discussion, some sort of planning, some sort of maybe it's just as simple as this is between you and a loved one, your person. Okay, it doesn't really disrupt your life, but the energy is strong enough to be shown in this reading, meaning to say that there's something, you know, perhaps universe just wants you to be aware and realize what the other person is thinking, so that you can continue your daily routine, you can continue whatever it is that you're doing, because that's the only thing that you can do. This person is not holding you back, and you're not holding yourself back. It's just that, you know what, you still have a lot of things to do. Okay, you can wait for the reply and all that, but end of the day, you still have to make sure that you know what it is that you want in your daily life. You know, you have to, okay, so today I have to clean the house, I have to do the groceries, I have to get make sure the kids are studying well and everything, making sure that everything is on track. Okay, all right, so let me pull some oracle cards for you. All right, so universe, can you please give me one message just for this situation alone? Universe, what message do you have for pile number 2 in this situation alone? Love. Okay, so very likely for a lot of you, this is definitely just someone who means a lot to you. Okay, all right, so universe, what message do you have for okay, the thing about tarot is sometimes you can either be this person or you can be this person. All right, to be honest, I feel for a lot of you, you are this person. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. So universe, what message do you have for this person here, the King of Swords here, related to this reading? Okay, and what message do you have for this person here in relation to this reading? Okay, let's see. Ambition, trust. So maybe for some of you, you are trying to get this person, you know, to be more ambitious, to not always hide, to not always be stingy, to not always hold back. And so, you know, you have said what you said, you have told, you have empowered them, you have given the pep talk, and now it is all up to them whether or not they are up for the challenge. there's a possibility the person may be in their comfort zone, so very likely it's one of the reasons why they're not willing to be more ambitious. Okay, so you have done what you should do, so there's nothing else you could do. Just let them think about it, okay, and hopefully in due time they'll be able to go for it. Okay, so universe, do you have any last message for pile number 2 people? Courage. So for me, I feel this courage is about, sometimes you have to find the courage to let go and let God and trust the process, trust in the mystery, trust that this person has heard you and that they are processing what you say. Okay? And if you are, let's say if you are this King of Swords person, then of course the courage can also be applied to that, where you have to find the courage to go out and seek for what you want. Your person, if you are the King of Swords, this person here has a lot of faith in you. And you have to find that faith in yourself. Okay? Alright, pile number 2, that's all I have for you. So I really hope this helps. I really hope that this has given you some insights. If this is where we part ways, thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye! Hello, pile number 3. Let's go straight to your reading. So I'm gonna wear this kunzite here. Okay. So what's coming for you this week? 8 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, Page of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, Hierophant or High Priest, and the Queen of Swords. Okay. Are you waiting for some sort of message over when are you going to get your 10 of Pentacles? So 10 of Pentacles is like a happily ever after. For some of you, it can be as simple as you want stable money, stable career. Pentacles in tarot means something that is valuable to you. So for some of you, this can be friendship. For some of you, this can be love. For some of you, this can be time. This can be money, your finances, your career. Of course, that's the most, that's the very common thing about Pentacles, of money, career, and stable and all that. The more of the property, materials, the resources. But for me, it has come to me as something that is valuable to you. What it is that you hold so dear to your heart. Okay. To be really honest, I see disappointment in the cards, as in like, when is it coming? When is my Prince Charming going to come? When is my money going to arrive? When am I going to get my own family? When am I going to, let's say, maybe for example, maybe when am I going to have children? Okay. You're a bit angry, to be really honest. Upset, angry, disappointed. But I also want to say that it must have been a long time coming. I don't see a lot of like distress, as in like, for example, 3 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Those are very difficult cards to have. 10 of Wands. Not that 5 of Pentacles is menial, 8 of Cups is simple. It's just that to me it just looks, what's the word? Just disappointed day by day for waiting. But I do see that there is some sort of resistance from you. Resistance from what? Let me check. Hang on. You have this sort of denial, or some sort of, like you are angry, like you are angry with universe, you are angry with God. because you've been waiting, you've been hoping, you've been trying to manifest, and nothing happens. And when that thing doesn't happen, you just get so, what's the word? I mean, what? There's another word for disappointed. I can't recall it. You just feel drained, I would say. Let me check what this Page of Swords is. Okay, just tell me what is this Page of Swords. Page of Cups. To me, it's just like you're hoping for some sort of good news to come, but when it doesn't, it's like every day you get sadder and sadder and more disappointed. And every day you get angrier and angrier. Okay, so it's, hang on. Okay, so now I'm going to pull you some Wild Offering Oracle cards. Okay. So universe, what message do you have for pile number 3 when it comes to their reading? Let's see the first message first. I want to pull 3 cards for you, a minimum 3 cards. So universe, what message do you have for them when it comes to this reading? Feelings, health, direction. So you're sort of lost, aren't you? Because I think you are in this place where you sort of wait for things to happen, and when it doesn't, you feel lost in life and in thinking, what should I do? What are the things that I can achieve? What are the things that I can do? First of all, in these 3 cards, especially with these 2, try to be more aware of what you're thinking, how you're thinking, how you're feeling. More towards it's more towards you really realizing about your mental health, your mental awareness. Because all this thing, I'm a bit worried that you may spiral down to, well, I don't want to say depression, but you may start to feel depressed. Okay. If you hear some sounds, it's because my downstairs neighbor decided to start singing karaoke. So, and I guess for you, you are just feeling a bit lost, as in, what should I do now? I don't know what else to do. I have done a lot, but somehow nothing makes me feel happy. And perhaps you do wonder, okay, since nothing is happening for me, I don't even know where to go. I don't even know what to do. Okay. So universe, do you have any advice here then? The advice for the advice. The advice for the message. Okay. Contentment. Okay. Sometimes it's like this. I don't think that you are in a bad place. It's just that perhaps you feel hopeless as to, when is this thing gonna happen? When is this gonna come? Am I going to meet someone? Am I going to be alone for the rest of my life? So I have had some of these kinds of thoughts and these kinds of days. And what I usually do is I tell myself, you know what? If I have to worry about this kind of silly little things, it's because I don't have things that really bother me. Like I don't have to stress about lacking money. I don't have to stress about not having a home. I don't have to stress about arguing with someone. It's because I don't have all of this. I'm actually at peace. And a lot of people, they take peace for granted. Peace is we can call it a neutral ground between happiness and sadness. And a lot of people, they do not think of peace as they take peace for granted. That's what I'm trying to say. So what I usually do is not to say that I want to compare with other people. I just want to tell myself that I am so blessed that I do not have to worry about silly little things. You know, like how sometimes you see other people, they complain about their spouse, they complain about their children, they complain about their work, they complain about their colleagues and their office politics, and they complain about the government and all that. And they just complain. And I would just tell myself, I have nothing to complain because I am at peace. I am happy where I am. I don't have to think about, you know, how to reconcile with someone else. I don't have to think about not having a shelter, not having a roof over my head and my kids. I don't have to think about all those things simply because I am at peace. I am not sad. I'm not happy. You know what? That's okay. I'm content. Okay, I'm not sure if this can help you. Maybe it can, maybe it cannot. But this is the only advice that I have for you. In short, this reading is just telling you that you are okay where you are. And yes, sometimes things, they don't happen just for you simply because you want it. Then all the more you have to surrender further, let go and let God, and just let things flow for now and just go with the flow. Okay? Okay, so pile number 3, that's all I have for you. I really hope this helps. I really hope this has given you some insights. If this is where we part ways, then thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 4. So let's go straight into reading. I'm gonna wear this devil, this monster aquamarine. If you hear any sort of music at the background, it's because my neighbor decided to sing karaoke at this time, so nothing I can do. It's Sunday, let's just have fun, let people have their fun. So what's coming for you? Ace of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, 6 of Wands, Strength, Emperor, King of Swords, and 7 of Swords. Okay, it's a very singular feeling, as in like it's just you. Okay, it just shows me more about your thoughts rather than what's going to happen for you or what's coming for you for the coming week, to be really honest. And there's a lot of very likely you hold a very, I want to say a very important position. I don't want to say high, because I do see you planning something, and it's like some sort of hush-hush, or more like plans that cannot be revealed to other people, or rather like it's all inside your thoughts, so nobody can see what you're planning. Okay. So very likely for this week, it is more about how you handle your own energy, how you're using your home life, your stable life right now, your luxurious life right now as your motivation to keep you strong, so that you do not fall, you do not lose your footing, or you do not feel defeated or lose yourself. Okay. I don't know what it is that you're planning. To me, it's kind of like this is going to be a very general energy that you will be in for the coming week. So what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to pull 3 more extra cards for you. Can you just tell me what messages do you have for pile number 4 for the coming week? Is there anything else that you want them to know? From the 26th of July to the 1st of August. Eight of Wands, Knight of Swords, 7 of Cups. So a lot of work. It's chaos. Everything's chaos. Everything's going so fast. There's not that you probably won't even have time to rest. Then all the more that you have to be in this energy where you are the King of Swords, where you are able to plan, you are able to analyze, and you are able to strategize all things, and perhaps micromanage. Okay, well, that's weird. How come that word came up in my head? You have to manage a lot of things. To be honest, I don't see people, but there's probably there are, because of the Emperor here. Because Emperor sometimes can denote that of, you know, a boss, a supervisor, a superior. Okay, but to me it just looks like it's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like, oh, this coming week I have a lot of things to do. I have no time to think of other things. It can be some kind of a week like that. Okay, all right. So seems like there's not a lot to show you other than just to encourage you and tell you you can do it, because you have that right attitude, you have that right mindset. Whatever it is that you want to achieve for the coming week, you will get it, you will achieve it. Okay, so this, what other messages you have for them, or if you have some advice for them for the coming week. So I'm gonna pull you some oracle cards from Wild Offering deck, minimum 3 cards. You'll see what happens. So that's what messages do you have for pile number 4 for the coming week. 3 cards, please. Okay, so contentment, empowerment, and self-love. Your reading is as simple as you can do it. It's that simple. Okay, so you are happy where you are. You have what it is that you want, and even if you want more, you will be able to get it. You will achieve it, and you will earn it. Okay, empowerment. So it's like I said, this reading is just to empower you, just to encourage you. You know, just giving you a little pep talk. Well, not really a pep talk. It's kind of like you can do it. So this reading is just a reassurance for you that you will be able to achieve everything that you want. Self-love, to me, I feel this is none of your readings show me that you need it, but you know, sometimes you know, humans tend to take things for granted. So don't forget a bit of self-love for yourself. In other words, if you're tired, remember to get some rest. Remember to focus on yourself once in a while. Be kind to yourself. That's what self-love is trying to say. Okay? Alright, so I don't know what else to tell you except that you can do it. Okay, so pile number 4, that's all I have for you. If this is where we part ways, I thank you so much for your time. I will see you next video. Bye!